Hey everyone, welcome into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Day by Day. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for making space. A little, I don't know, a little late today. It's 11. Wife and I were watching a show that I'm not totally sure of. It's, I don't know. It's different, and it's not, I don't think it's bad different. It's just going from something, most shows are very messy. And this one is like very neat. At least it's starting off that way. And because it's so neat, it feels unrealistic. But based upon the preview I'm seeing, I'm hoping it's going to get a little messy, but I don't know. But it's very off-putting to go from having all these shows that are very, some of them are overly convoluted, and those are just a turn-off. But the ones that are, I don't know, normal, whatever that means that they don't, it's like a game. It's like every game, right? Look at this, missing Nisa, just, like if a game is too simple, nobody plays it. And then on the other side, if a game is too hard, nobody plays it. But people are willing to put up with a hard video game because they're like, can I figure it out? Where if a game is too easy, you just give up on it almost right away. Because you're just flying through it. And you're like, there's no challenge. And so I'm hoping that this game will be more harder, be more messy, I guess. Not really sure how to put it. But because it's just different. That's the only way I can say it, I guess. So we did our Chupio and Nisa. We got no Nisa, which is super helpful. When you're doing a Nisa farm, that's just, oh my gosh. It's brutal. Did get a number. We are getting a number of Kairos, not that we need, but we definitely do need these. The Mark 5 32. That's not where we need to be. We need like 332 maybe. That'd probably be a good starting place, I'm thinking, but 32 definitely not a good place to be. I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about where I want to go next. I told you last night that I put out that, I don't know, 10 days ago, so maybe not even that long. I did this thing where I was like, hey, this is kind of where I want to go. Phoenix Executor, do the Ewoks, do the Poppy Jade thing, do the CLS Roar thing, do the Troopers, Nine Sisters, Revan Jedi thing, Darth Revan. And basically, I'm at the point where I'm just back to being not sure of anything. And it's It's my own thing. And it's not even a thing. I'm just making it a thing. I'm just making it a thing because I want it to be a thing. To make me feel better. But of course it doesn't, because it's not a real thing. So there's that. But I'm a little, I think it's funny that Arnold is convinced that they're not going to come up with the what's his face? The get reveal for Jar Jar before the 4th, and it's like, why would they hold that? It's like, because you don't have to start the event before the 4th. I mean, you think the event won't start until June, but it's like, you know what date is, bro? Who knows? I've been playing this game for 14, 15 months. What do I know? Everything they say should be taken with a grain of salt. That is for sure, because I'm still learning a lot of stuff. Learning a lot of stuff every day. I think it's been a good day. I don't know. I'm really interested in how the Bad Batch is going to end, because we have 3 episodes left. And I don't know. I mean, they always do this. They're building tension. It's like, when is the turning point going to hit? But it was just a few days ago, and it was just a few episodes ago when, they finally found Poplo, or whatever that place is called, and we came and got Omega, but I don't know, because it's like the whole thing just seems convoluted a little bit. Alright, that was interesting. I took a little brief moment to see if there was any news. It was just Arnold being Arnold, and it's always an experience, I guess is the best way to say it. And I know he's the biggest, or one of the biggest names in Galaxy's Heroes, but anyway. So the big news is we might probably gonna get Jar Jar all the Jar Jar stuff next week. Might get a Grandmaster Yoda, so that's kind of what I've been looking for. Is the answer to the question of what should I do now? And I know a lot of you are saying, go for a Galactic Legend. Guys, can we all at least pretend to be friends? I'll get to one eventually. But the thing I've been thinking about is, if you have a bigger roster, of course you don't have this problem. But I was like, is there something I could do, like, to organically get me towards who we're thinking we're going to need for the raid, right? Because like, it's like, if you're going to be working towards something, you want it to do double, triple, quadruple duty. And so that's the reason why I'm talking about, Executor, this Executor is going to get me towards, eventually, C and whoever else. Plus, they're a bounty hunter team, so I know they're good for... There's a bounty hunter team in here, so I know they're good for assault battles and other stuff, and conquest. There's Vader in here, who... It's Vader, right? Then you can put with this little Empire team. You can also put him with the Sith team. For assault battles, you can use this whatever team, and and so there's a lot of facets. But when I think about other teams, you can say the Ewoks. Well, the Ewoks don't really do anything. The Ewoks help you get to CLS. CLS, there's just how many, they're great. They're an assault battle team into themselves. They're a great conquest team. They're a great PvP team. They're just a great team, and they're used, and you need them for so many. You need each one for different Galactic Legends. And so the CLS team is pretty flawless. The troopers are the classic team, but the thing is, I have these troopers on all 4 accounts, and I'm a little tired of working on them, honestly. And so I don't want to do that. Which brings us to Night Sisters, which are also an assault battle team. They're good in PvP. They might be good in Conquest, but they're just kind of... They're not going towards anything anytime soon. Now, if we were to get a Separatist Galactic Legend, that could change. But for right now, I'm really having a trouble putting hard values on Night Sisters. Now I know that they're used for the same assault battles that Phoenix is, and that they're a touch better in terms of Phoenix, because you can get to that. You can get through that final node of assault battles with the sisters here. So that's my thinking. Then we come to Revan. I've started doing a search for content on the Old Republic. The problem is there's not really any content that you need them for. You needed them for the crate raid, but you don't need them anymore, because the crate raid is not a thing. So I'm like, because you do build it, and then you could do this team for an assault battle, and this team needs some work, because you got Hoda that you need for a Galactic Legend, you got Yoda that you need for a Galactic Legend, and I was like, well, they might give him a rework, which might make him better. So it's like, okay. Then it's like, we know Jolie, and of course this is like the sub. The better team is the version with JKL instead. But we could make this work. But the problem is you have to get this team first. Okay? And so I'm like, and then there's Revan. And then there's the Sith team that you're supposed to use for the Sith. For the Sith assault battle, and you have to have, you have to have Bastila, which is fine, but you're going to get Bastila, you might as well get Revan, because you need both Revans to get Malak, and Malak's on the team, and they put Niles and Trey on there, and it's like, then there's the badge, which is like whatever, and then there's this Galactic Republic with characters that are pilots that would help out Negotiator, but then there's this. And it's like, and it's just, we go through here. And if we just start stacking random galactic Jedi. Yoda, obviously. Yoda. Probably not Old Ben. Probably not Kanan and Ezra. Qui-Gon, maybe. Well, we know they're coming with Master Qui-Gon. Mace, probably. Probably not Ahsoka. Probably not Anakin. Probably no Kyle-Katarn. Plo. Not General Kenobi. Yoda, what we talked about. Luminara, maybe. Barriss, probably not. Umgandai, probably. Bastila, no. Kelleran. Kelleran, obviously. Well, maybe not. Counselor Guardian. Eid Koth. Kit Fisto. Elisagura. Shakti. There's just a lot of characters. And I'm like, and that's just kind of where I am. I'm like, that's where my frustration is. What I want to do now. And I know that I shouldn't be focused on that. I should just be focused on what I'm working on. But guys, have I mentioned I have ADHD a little bit? And I tend to be like, ooh, squirrel. Still here. Still here. So I know that's a little side tangent that you really didn't ask for, and you're like, thanks, bro, you just wasted all that time of my life. Well, I never said there would be no rabbit trails. What I do promise is that I will limit the number of rabbit trails. So hopefully there's not one tomorrow night. Okay, of course. Do I have any? I don't know. I don't know. There might probably not be going to be a rabbit trail, but it could be. But anyway, enough of that. Enough about all that. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think. Questions, comments, concerns. Do you have a recommendation for me about my crazy ADHD and who should I go for next? Honestly, I will probably sleep on it, and then I'll be like, oh my gosh, I know who I should work on. Maybe. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow. Make sure you hold the line. I'll see you then. Bye.